from music and Confederate Railroad, but now he seems to be known as Frosty from Stand On It. And I'm delighted with that. I'm delighted with that. If you have your hat on, take it off, but I want you to listen to something here. We're going to do together, not the national anthem, our national anthem. Our national anthem is something that is not just a song that is sung before a sporting event, especially now. Especially now. The national anthem is actually a question. So I want you to consider the words, and I'll bet no matter how old you are, I'll bet you have never considered the words to the national anthem. So the national anthem was written by a gentleman, Francis Scott Keys, who basically, in my mind, was tapping somebody on the shoulder and said, "Hey, can you still see by the dawn's early light," it was morning, "what so proudly we hailed, what we were looking at last night when the sun was going down at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes," where's the flag? "Whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, or," which means over the ramparts we watched." Ramparts are basically, this could be a rampart, something that's protecting you from the battle that's raging. "Over the ramparts we watched, we're so gallantly streaming. And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there." We didn't have lights back then. The only way they could see during the battle that was raging to keep that flag flying, the only way they could see if it was still up, was by the fire, the explosions from the battle that was going on that night. And that's where we get our fireworks. That's why we do fireworks on the 4th of July. So it ends with, "Oh say, does that star-spangled banner yet still wave?" It's a question. Does it still wave? Or over the land of the free and the home of the brave? It's a question that we ask every time we sing the song, and it's a question that only we as Americans can answer. And the answer must continue to be yes. So, oh say, can you see, everybody, by the dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? And the answer is yes, still does. Ladies and gentlemen, please still remain standing, because we have something that I used to do when I was in school every morning, and it's called the Pledge of Allegiance. And you're going to do that, sir?
Yes, sir. By the way, this is Master Sergeant Coker. Give him a hand. He is from the East Ridge Junior ROTC. He's waited out here all day to do this for us. So thank you, sir, very much.
And wait out longer, because I really enjoy teaching the next leaders of today and our mission of to motivate young people to become better citizens at East Ridge High School. So every morning we turn to the flag, we put our hand over our heart. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
you. Give a hand. Master Sergeant Coker. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. All right, we're gonna take some laps. You want to see John take some laps in the General League? What? You want to see him take some laps in the... Look at that. There he is. How many of you are old enough to remember Dukes of Hazzard? Come on. Oh! Yeah, I hear those yeehaws out there. I was 16 years old when that tire came on. I was the perfect age. I had just gotten my 64 Chevy Impala Super Sport, which was a piece of junk, but that doesn't matter. But anyway, I had just gotten it, and I tell you what, I love to do this. I had one of these days, I hope I can get him back. He's got a great story about how he got on the show. He's got a great